Girls who really like men. If I had known, maybe I wouldn't be lonely now. A woman who understands that a man has the right to feel emotions and be vulnerable. That's the kind of person who could be truly special to me. I know many women dream of strong, confident men. And yes, I agree, confidence is a wonderful trait. But behind every confident facade, there are moments of doubt, anxiety, and weakness. I want her to understand that this is normal. I'm not a fan of the fake it till you make it mentality because pretending doesn't lead to genuine happiness. She could be the one whose calmness and empathy provide support even on the hardest days. Someone who isn't afraid to embrace the real me, with all my strengths and flaws alike. As for appearance, I would appreciate it if she took care of herself, worked on her growth, and loved herself just as I would love her. Women who can make you laugh until you cry, dressed in cozy sweaters, and who turn swearing into something genuinely funny. For me, it's all about personality. I'm drawn to so many different types of women, different shapes, colors, and sizes, that it's impossible to define just one ideal type. Beauty, to me, is always unique, never standard. Honestly, at the end of the day, I only want one thing. To be with a woman who knows how to be honest. If she wants to be with me, she'll be with me. If she doesn't, she won't deceive me or herself. And she won't feed me empty promises knowing everything could end tomorrow. Transparency is what I value most. As for the rest, I connect with people easily. I'm not bothered by quirky habits, unconventional thinking, or little eccentricities. On the contrary, I try to understand, feel, and build a genuine connection. So for me, it's all about honesty. Honesty with each other and honesty with yourself. That's the foundation of everything. Much older than me and happily married. Well, how could it be any other way? Smiley face. A sharp-tongued cutie who lived next door to me. Open and kind, with a unique confidence that blends perfectly with humility. Captivating and curious, she laughs wholeheartedly but isn't afraid to shed tears when needed. She sees the beauty in the world while staying grounded. Strong in spirit, yet occasionally allows herself to be vulnerable and accept the care she truly deserves. A petite blue-eyed blonde, smart, witty, and utterly charming. My wife. Short, with a scatter of freckles that seem made to captivate. I don't know why, but those freckles drive me absolutely crazy. Bold divas with confident gazes and stunning décolletés. I'm always captivated by 160 centimeters brunettes, 39 years old but looking 34. They love rollerblading, have an artistic soul, brown eyes, and a passion for reading. But what truly wins me over is their smile. The same smile they give me when they catch me staring at them. The same smile they had 19 years ago, during our first dates, when they noticed I couldn't take my eyes off them. It's the smile that still makes my heart skip a beat. When it comes to looks, I'm not overly picky. Freckles? A bonus. Blue eyes? Another bonus. Chestnut hair? Definitely a bonus. As for personality, I'd like someone mature enough to call me or talk face-to-face when we have issues, instead of writing novels and text messages. Someone who isn't overly jealous, because I'm not either. As long as I'm not being lied to. Most importantly, someone who can accept me for who I am, including my past, and understand why I've become the person I am today. I like my women like I like my coffee, light and pleasantly sweet. Here are the three most important things to me: communication, balance, and love. Communication is the ability to openly and maturely discuss anything. No yelling, no drama, no insults. Just honest conversations where both sides try to understand each other. Balance is avoiding extremes. She doesn't make her career her entire life. She's not out partying every night. But she also doesn't spend every evening glued to Netflix. She knows how to keep a healthy balance and enjoy everything in moderation. And love, it's all in the little things. And love, it's all in the little things. The unexpected hugs, heartfelt confessions, and small surprises that turn ordinary days into something special. It's those moments that create real warmth between people. Honestly, I've always been drawn to those with a darker side. Women battling depression, living with bipolar disorder, part of subcultures like goths or emos, girls with struggles involving drugs, or women over 40. Depressed girls have a raw honesty about them. They don't carry the same hang-ups about sex that normal girls often do. They're not playing roles. They're just unapologetically themselves, and that's incredibly attractive. Women over 40 are a different kind of magic. They approach relationships with clarity and realism, free from the impossible expectations that 20-somethings often have. They've lived life, experienced both highs and lows, been married, and had long-term relationships. They know what real relationships look like and are willing to share that wisdom. These women are genuine, complex. When I asked her out on our first date, my future wife was replacing the alternator in her 1972 Chevy Nova all by herself. She wasn't a mechanic. She was just bold and resourceful enough to tackle anything, especially when money was tight. What can I say? I never stood a chance. I never used to look for kindness in a partner. It wasn't on my must-have list, but as they say, you only realize what truly matters after experiencing what doesn't work for you. In my last relationship, I saw so much indifference and lack of empathy that I made a decision once and for all. Never again. True kindness is now my absolute number one. What else? I'd be captivated by an energetic, artistic woman who's smarter than me, not an easy feat, with plenty of hobbies and long-term passions. Bonus points if she loves plants, because I've always wanted a garden. The catch? I'm not responsible enough to care for much beyond succulents. I live with bipolar disorder and, honestly, I manage it pretty well. But during depressive episodes, my plants often don't survive. So, I don't just need someone energetic. I need someone who's always on the move, someone whose energy inspires and keeps me going. I'm not looking for a crutch, but having someone like that around really helps. And, I'll admit, it'd be a huge plus if she looks cute in a sweater. Just picture it. Her smile, a cozy sweater, and a green garden we're tending together. That's my idea of perfect. Almost every girl I've dated has had some kind of disorder. An eating disorder, a personality disorder, or something along those lines. And I never knew about it beforehand. Somehow, I always end up with people like this, even though I'm not actively seeking them out. Maybe it's because I'm pretty patient. Or maybe it's because I actually enjoy being, for lack of a better word, a stable constant in their lives. Honestly, it doesn't bother me. In fact, there's something meaningful about being the person who helps them stay grounded when their world feels like it's falling apart. Slim, active, smart, with an amazing figure. She might have been a dancer or an athlete in college. Now she's into running, rock climbing, or cycling. Suspected but undiagnosed borderline personality disorder. Wants to eat the rich and swallow my kids. Anyone who talks to me, smiley face. Every woman is beautiful in her own way. There's no such thing as perfect looks. In fact, the more perfect she seems by society's standards, the less comfortable I feel around her. For me, the most important things are her soul and her hips. If I had to pick one style, I'd probably go with something gothic. But honestly, it doesn't matter much and doesn't influence my choices at all. Oh, and one more thing. I definitely appreciate thick, dark eyebrows, and a bit of hair on her arms and neck. It adds a natural touch that I find really appealing. Confidence, that's what fascinates me. My ex never knew how she felt or what she wanted from life. Constant uncertainty and chaos. But the girl I'm dating now is the complete opposite. She always knows what to do and keeps everything under control. One time, as a joke, I called her Mommy. Turns out, she loved it so much that now she wants me to call her that all the time. And you know what? It's absolutely incredible. I can't resist Korean, Filipina, and Latina women. Long, straight black hair, slightly messy, a little on the curvy side. A long nose? Definitely a plus. She speaks slowly but with determination, every word carrying weight. She's a lifelong friend. Hates Griffinders with a passion that's oddly admirable. Her loyalty is unshakable, even in the most morally challenging situations. She's the one who'll stand by you when the whole world turns against you. I love crazy and toxic ones. That's exactly my type. I like creative, slightly crazy types. Introverts. Shy ones. If you have similar preferences for girls, give this post a like. Share in the comments what kind of girls you like.